One win and you're in if you're Team Liquid when it comes to the upper bracket, but now it seems they are pretty hard outdrafted.
Talon are doing a good job keeping their heroes high resources, buying early sticks, fairy fires, negating the kill pressure. It's going to remove a lot of potential XP that Liquid want on this aggressive support duo. There is the Enchantress rotation.
Pushing him upwards here, an interesting move. Liquid, not sure which direction they're going for. All right, they've settled on the Ollie. 23 will throw out a time dilation, but finally, we're going to see a first blood. Goes to Boxi.
Yeah, they're just going to smoke, try and go bottom. They've read the play correct.
23's in trouble right now.
Are they going to get here in time? 23 has to stall this out.
Yeah, he might be forced to use the Chronosphere. Doesn't even get that chance because miCKe came through the portal. One step ahead of Talon. Now this smoke gank is going to be a little bit awkward. Without the Chronosphere, this Mortimer Kisses may not have an opportunity to be any good. iNSaNiA is going to be targeted here. They do manage to get Jabz away from some of this assault, but Nisha's now joining in the mix with this haste rune. Gets the chains on the two of them, and Jabz, no room to work to get off his ultimate. This rotation completely blown apart by Liquid.
Even some illusion body blocks to go with it.
They keep going underneath the tower, still keeping it out with the Wukong's command. 23 TPing back into this one. The burst damage isn't quite enough. Q, too low of a level to threaten the monkey king, and he walks away from Mikoto. Mikoto's gonna die, but they will manage to pick up miCKe. Bare minimum, that's all you can ask for here from 23 to get one kill off a Chronosphere and then die.
These shells adding up, man, the long fights with the Darkseer, and that is that triple core early combination. Even if they are, what are they doing for you here? I mean, the most Ollie does in this fight is convert a neutral creep and kill Zai's courier. That's your Enigma impact right now. And now they're going to find another rune. This is definitely going to telegraph how Liquid want to win this game.
Stop the Timber Chain. Now the battery assault's going to stop Mikoto from getting a second Timber Chain very far.
Oh, the Hadouken.
You'll die to iNSaNiA's Satyr Tormentor. Oh, knocking down the Monkey King. Still had a bit of shield rune to work with here. Toss them together. Only if they had a black hole, it would be perfect. miCKe trying to stay alive with this lifesteal, trying to dodge the kisses, trickery even, but it's not quite enough. Just didn't have the boundless strike up, so he does die, trading out Timbersaw for the Monkey King.
Hook on in. Especially if Talon push a tower. This is not an objective you want to give up your Liquid. This is a good fight for you if you can get people here.
Got the members behind it, though, to protect their Snapfire. Boxi, give it a surge. They're still thinking about it.
This is so dangerous for Talon.
Hit it with the stun. Q, gonna be the target. Kiss is raining in, though. That's gonna be dangerous. And they managed to keep Q alive while killing Boxi. But now Nisha's here. And Nisha has been the biggest playmaker for Liquid. Oh, he missed the slap. That is not quite good enough. Nisha still has an opportunity, though, to Q kill because he can't really go anywhere. Ultimately, he didn't want to put himself with the Enigma. He's getting them both killed.
That's why these little skirmishes are really important. Taking the fights around your tower is extra important. So you maintain more space than Talon. You do not want to let them get ahead.
Yeah, you want to get the chase down. Oh, Malphite stops him from being able to... Oh, he got the cogs after the cookie. So that's still good. Jabz very dead. And miCKe, once again, they find this opening and they really just want to keep it going. With miCKe joining in and Nisha making the rotation as well, Liquid bringing all 5 heroes. This is one of those times they finally do get a bit of a breakaway fight that should result in another objective.
You're just out in no man's land. These towers are going to be up for a long time now, as I don't think you can commit to a push if you're Talon. And early Roshan from Liquid, as we see on the mini here. I was debating if they would have the damage. Yeah, I guess the monkey's enough to just commit on this with the ion shells and a creep.
Radabatos trying to get the chains done here to finish off Nisha. Don't even need to use... Well, I guess they didn't have Black Hole. When did he use Black Hole?
It's just still on cooldown from when he used it to kill Boxi top.
Q. Opportunity to set up here off the smoke. Talon, no, they need to punch back at Liquid, not just get run over all the time.
Oh, he has no midnight pulse.
Kill outside would be nice. The kisses, oh no, are they gonna let him get away with this one? The surge getting some distance, but fortunately Q was there with the toss. Still not enough though. Jabz tries for it, loses sight of him, spots him with the Radabatos, hits him with the cookie, and a final shot will bring him down. But if they lose Mikoto for this, was it really worth it? Chops down the tree. Mikoto has an opportunity to get himself some distance away. Meanwhile, the Black Hole, it's back up and put on the Nisha. They get a second kill out of this one. What a great fight for Talon.
Can they even look for more? I don't think they have the catch, but they got everything they wanted out of that, right? And usually the 2 ways teams have countered it in the past is you just have better scale, so therefore you force them into you.
Yeah.
and then the ults become harder to use, or you have a push hero, so you waste the ults and you push them down.
Avalanche toss back. Oh, the Orchid! It's going to be able to stop the toss. Nisha has an opportunity to get away with the slight. Now the back end, they do manage to catch Q in the river.
This is double damage.
One trade-off, and Nisha very likely to pick up Ollie as well, or
they're going to try and burst him.
They're going to try and get multiple heroes with this double damage. They managed to get it with the Chronosphere. They burst down Nisha, but now your big team fight spells are gone, and Liquid are trying to catch for more, though the Orchid doesn't allow them to get the kill on Jabz, and the Faceless Void has slipped away into the night.
Once again, Talon, they find this big core kill, stall up the fight, waste so much of Liquid's time. They just can't convert on this team fight win. They're going to look for 23 post-fight bottom. This is a super good read of where he is.
Yeah, they know that 23 is going to be greedy and farm his way backwards here, and the Orchid's going to do a good amount of work, and it's just enough burst damage.
That's soul burn. This Orchid's already paid off for Boxi. Really nice itemization here. Talon going to try and turn, stall this up again.
This is an Aegis hero, so get him and get out, reset a little bit. They're going to use the Orchid onto the Timbersaw. Do they really have the burst damage for that? I don't think so. Meanwhile, miCKe is going to be tossed back underneath the tier 2 tower. They're still going for Mikoto here. A slam stopping the Timber Chain out. Rodavanto's keeping him at bay. The mech keeping these heroes barely alive. Boxi's the first one down. Ollie blinking in with a 2-man black hole. Nobody here to save it. And Q can combo off of the 3-man avalanche. Not enough damage though. miCKe, too much lifesteal. Nisha helps them out, and they will stay alive through it all. The team fight spells are no longer enough for Talon.
First the Faceless Void and the Timber, who are both trying to get to the BKB, so you don't want to let them get to the defensive BKBs here, and then all of a sudden you lose that lockdown capability. Shard for Q.
That is not the shard you wanted, certainly. An initiation onto Timbersaw, certainly not getting anything out of that. If anything, you're just positioning yourself for Q to get a good toss back. A 23 CC opportunity to bounce. It's a Chronosphere. The Advocates is on top of that one. miCKe is going to run the interception, though. He has the Wukong's command out with the backing wall. That's beautiful stuff right there. 23, a big heal off of the time walk, but he's on the wrong side of things now. Q comes back in, trying to finish off Zai. Does manage to get that one kill. A second time walk away, and I think 23 is out. He's good.
Yeah, his time dilation's really problematic for Liquid.
I mean, they certainly get enough practice in Southeast Asia.
That is absolutely true.
The region with the longest average games, and it's not even close. Rockets are going to be constantly funneling in. Nisha, got to be careful with these TPs in. Q might jump for you. 23 is actually going to jump in, pop it a BKB, and immediately goes for miCKe with the Chronosphere. They have the damage. It's coming in. miCKe gets off the BKB. The Wukong's command. The hookshot goes out. miCKe, he'll stay alive off the lifesteal. A big boundless strike to keep him up. Mikoto may die here as he said the away. He got him dead.
iNSaNiA with a double kill as well. This Enchantress putting in some damage work. He was number 2 for Liquid there. He did not get it off before. It's just a lot of the spells got interrupted here for Talon. Enigma died to Enchantress plus a troll creep hitting him with skeletons.
Or could they just jumped earlier, right? I mean, it was very risky from Liquid to TP onto that outpost like that, right? What happens if he just goes and Chronos up Nisha, and then miCKe is like, do I complete this TP into a Chronosphere? Nice toss back. That is going to be on the Aegis here, but if they can take it away, nice vacuum. Oh, Cookie stopping the Wukong's command from going out. Boundless Strike goes out and does manage to help finish up Ollie. They back away as the glyph is used, but are they going to stay away?
Going high ground is difficult in this game if the Tiny is alive. As he'll disassemble Echo for the second time here.
What do you think about these lineups? This is another thing that's kind of occurred to me. And I see a lot of these lineups sometimes where I feel like they're lacking in disables, but it seems like in some ways the game plan is just to buy disables. That was a close one.
Need a little extra length there, Boxi.
Yep, sometimes size does matter. Oh! This is a big pickup because all the heroes are Liquid are on top.
He is completely alone here, and he cannot BKB TP versus lineup. You're gonna have to fight it.
They're gonna black hole him. Now he's gonna come back with no BKB. Uh-oh.
miCKe,
you're gonna die. Ooh, that is gonna hurt Liquid a lot.
How does they see him there? Did they see him jump in the trees before? And of course the Hex on iNSaNiA, does he get it?
There's so much vision they're walking into here. It's going to be very hard for this smoke to catch him out. They've got flares, they've got, I mean, you saw the little Little eyeball there just getting taken away from Liquid. They know the Talon is there, smoked up.
BKB on Ollie. They have
Jump forward. Oh, the boundless strike
Was that
right as he blinked in. Oh, frame perfect for miCKe.
Man, Chrono.
Get a Chronosphere on the back line on 2 heroes. No kisses to follow it up because they've already jumped onto the opposing black
damage.
line. They do have a black hole that's pretty decent, but no heroes into it. Meanwhile, the Impetuses are raining down on 23. Time walks his way backwards there to be able to keep it going. He's now in the middle of the frame, but Nisha's going to hunt him down underneath the trees. They spot him, a cogs push away. That'll stop the TP out, and Talon could not put the pieces together in time, and maybe it's all off of a botched initiation and a lot of luck going the way of Liquid.
23 just doesn't do enough on his own, and neither does Midnight Pulse here, as this is a satanic monkey. miCKe, he says, good try. Now it's my turn.
Jabz just chilling out there like, I don't know what to use the kisses on, guys.
Yeah, Jabz was super confused. He didn't know which ult to try and commit into. They will find iNSaNiA. That's a big pickoff to slow down this push that was maybe coming with the Aegis on miCKe here. Yeah. And very annoying for some of these Blink heroes that Talon have, and that Enigma and the Tiny that want to find these initiations, find the opening. You get hit by these rocket flares. Not so easy. Clutch Blink from Q. Can he get out?
He cannot. So I don't think they really need that much to go high ground. A pickoff like that might just be enough, because that is a huge part of the defense here for Talon, right? It's a toss back.
No interest in coming back to this. They're going to let the racks go.
I think he's right about that.
The only play. You got to wait for your Tiny to be up. It's just a question of how much Liquid get done in the meantime. At least Aegis is only up to a minute left here. Sacrifice the Centaur. No mercy.
miCKe jumping in. There's the toss back. Straight to Mikoto. Half health already. About to be bursted. He's got one. A vacuum, though. All 5 inside the wall. A turnaround. Chronosphere out, but this is not going to be good enough. They're going to try and fight through miCKe, but immediately gets the heal up off of Satanic. And now the huge Wukong's command will push them all the way back to the fountain. Yeah, try jumping into that 23. It's not going to feel good.
That chrono was hella confusing. I think he ended up chronoing all his own team off the vacuum. And then you have the black hole on top of it.
Hole on top of it, yeah, chaining your AoE
so damn weird for Talon off a single vacuum from Zai. He uses those ults against them almost. And now you're stuck defending the last lane with no black hole, no chronosphere, no hook shot.
Couple of missed abilities there, toss them together, does some nice damage with the chakrams. But what about Nisha? He's running through completely unimpeded in these fights.
I mean, what about iNSaNiA, man? He's got a goddamn Hyperstone.
Now the Wukong's command will push Talon away from the final lane of barracks. That's going to be mega creeps without a contest.
I don't know if that's a fight that should have gone that bad for Talon. Liquid just forced the advantage, catch him off guard. Another vacuum will not catch too many this time. And Talon defend their base. 30k down. You're against Megas here. You don't have ultimates for 50 seconds on the chrono.
Oh, the damage. There's those impetuses. They do manage to get a cookie up to the high ground, though. 23, popping his BKB, trying to go for anybody here. Even just the simple 5 position would be a nice kill.
miCKe's just killing your throne. He does not give a damn about anything.
He's laying it into it with the statues and his hero. The kisses start coming down. miCKe. No Satanic yet for another 5 seconds, while 23 and Zai are having a little battle of their own. 23 jukes him with the time walk backwards, but you can't keep going backwards. You gotta move forwards, otherwise your throne is gonna go down. And it's looking like they just cannot stop this. It is going to be Team Liquid, who already secured themselves in the upper bracket off of some of the other match results, but have ultra secured it now with getting a victory in Game 1 over Talon.
Yeah, they will not sneak their way into the upper bracket. They will claim an upper bracket slot against a top team here at the RIYADH Masters.
Second place spot in Group B. That way, Avery, they can get the better matchup, which would be versus Gaming Gladiators.
Oh.
Whoever wins this may have the opportunity to take on Gaming Gladiators in the first round of the playoffs.
You know, if you hit your timing and you can control Roshan with the vision and the stone gaze, it's pretty hard to get in on Talon without them knowing what's happening.
Yeah.
That aspect's pretty nice.
Tossing him back here, seeing if they can get the first blood onto iNSaNiA. If they get lucky with bashes, no, it's not even close. Q, he'll secure the kill and get first blood over iNSaNiA.
Outside of, I guess, like Nick's assassin.
Yeah.
It's just, it is one of, like, there's a reason Talon just picked it and it was their response towards the snap, right? They know Mikoto's
really low.
Generally gonna do okay.
Gonna go for him, pull him back into the meld hit, fade bolt, and the last hit isn't quite enough. Mikoto has to find him somewhere around the trees. He turns around, he is faster, and I think Nisha realized that, so he did what damage he could before he falls, which does result in the kill.
Yeah, but look at the wave hitting the tower.
Oh yeah, he pulled it down, so all these creeps are gonna die without the Snapfire here.
If you need your Templar assassin to catch up in this game, he's your one hero that your supports can play through. And yeah, they managed to get 23 low rotation from behind.
I feel like Crystal Maiden's one of the heroes that uses the portal the best as a fight position. The damage is enough. Mikoto will die. Nisha landing all the shots. Ooh, Boxi getting a good blast off, and iNSaNiA's still gonna die, but they can definitely set up some damage. Maybe they've run out of it actually. Nisha not able to do enough.
A hero you generally do well with first phasing. I think that's where this hero suffers the most. Going back to some of those TIs that I also won't name, as 23 fights the bullet, didn't even need chrono. It's not that he's in a terrible position, it's just where he should have been. Relatively speaking, it's rough, and it's going to be a struggle for Talon to find kills on this map right now.
Blast off. Q is dead. Ollie will create the space to allow them to retreat, or maybe not enough space.
Zai knows who he wants.
Yeah, he wants
here,
Mikoto immediately.
I have a treat for you.
He's going to slow him down with the Echo Saber hits. Ollie, can he get another stomp off to bail him out? It hits the wall, but it doesn't stop miCKe, and the blast comes through from Nisha as well.
Well, if Mikoto was unsure whether he's being focused this game, now he knows. That's what.
Any references here?
Well, I mean, no team that's won a major has ever won TI in the same year. So Game are screwed. Whereas Talon and Liquid, these might be your TI Grand Finalists right here.
I would love to see a C team in TI Finals. It's been, well, never.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess to a certain degree. I think Talon are better at team fighting their way back in the game, whereas Tundra are just scrappier on the map.
That's what I would agree with, yeah.
And so 100%. Here's going to be that smoke from Talon. They have Blinks on the Doom in the TA. And they're going to find a really good Doom.
Yeah, get this Snapfire out of here. In the start of a fight, you're guaranteed to win it. Unfortunately for Talon, it doesn't really turn into a team fight past that pickoff. No. So from some spells back and forth, but now that Roshan has been taken and the cores are free to join.
It tells you there are issues with the Dusa TA. He just doesn't have ancients to farm. He feels like he needs the levels, maybe more than anything here. miCKe in very deep.
Uh-oh. Blinks into miCKe. Unfortunate. They're going to use the Chronosphere here. He's actually going to try and get the solo kill, and he does manage to get it off of some very early Maelstrom procs. Well, I mean, if Talon isn't going to fight you, might as well throw it out.
Okay, he just walks up Chronos in, and then in 2 hits, he double bashes triple Maelstrom.
Did he actually get a third Maelstrom proc? No wonder he died so quickly. Oh my god.
I guess pick this guy face.
Oh no! The Deuce is caught. Now, he did manage to get off the Stone Gaze first, the TP away, and he is out. Nicely played by 23. miCKe, oh no. That's a doomed up faceless void that just turns around and kills you.
I don't even think he's dead, and he has Aegis anyway. This is not the Doom that Jabz is trying to look for.
Zai's running around without shapeshift in their tier 3. Head up to that top part of the map. But 23.
This is a nice smoke. This is one of those smokes where you saw just enough info off that lane push bottom to make a quick move where you know someone from Talon pretty much has to go to clear with the wave and deal with the camps. And
oh, no way. No. Oh, no way. 23 gonna push for more. It's, of course, he didn't see all those heroes. And he's going to be caught before the Stone Gaze, so I don't think he's going to have the mana left afterwards.
Well, that was almost fate, quite literally, that he had survived there.
This second Roshan is going to be their opportunity to close out the game. And it should be a free Roshan since they get a kill while they're positioning for that Roshan pit. And then Jusa sets up, Stone Gazes them after the Chronosphere. They're all just stuck in the pit taking damage.
Well,
Dire scan put to use there to try and get Jabz. Okay.
Interesting that Liquid.
Oh yeah, they spot 23. He goes for a TP out. He's not gonna make it.
Ooh, very close.
Oh no! I mean, you pop the Stone Gaze, but you have so far to go. 23 tries to fight his way out of this one. Of course, 1 versus 3. It's not a very fair fight. iNSaNiA hidden away in the trees gets a really good freezing field.
Perfect TP setup from Liquid there. They just feel impossible right now. Age is still up for 2 minutes. Time to go again. No Medusa here. Gonna have to wait for the respawn, which means you have an opening.
Frostbite Harpoon, pull him in. Mikoto immediately has to use the BKB. And miCKe still holding on to the Chronosphere. Could use it in any time. But they're just gonna let that BKB be wasted.
And you farmed for 30 minutes for that BKB and you got nothing out of it.
Yeah, and now he's being harassed. Oh, he's dead.
And you got the Doom, so the turnaround can't even really be there.
Earth Splitter is going to be able to finish off that Aegis. What a TP in though from 23. It is demolishing them. They get the Heaven's Halberd out a little bit too late, and they do manage to get the Doom out onto miCKe on the second life. Jabz are going to chase after him here.
They need to connect the
Stomp. Did it land?
And he went to it as well. Shard on the Elder Titan.
Oh God, can they fight him? Nisha's going to be able to hit the 2-man stun. That might just be enough. The Mute is going to run out soon. The Doom runs out. He's going to be able to time walk to safety.
Oh, Talon needed that.
That could have been such a big kill.
I don't think one of them's enough. I think you kind of need both, or at least BKB into Blink.
Well, that just means more time for the Hand of Midas to pay off.
That's true. I guess it has paid off.
We're staying at 9K net worth lead for Liquid. Hasn't really gone very far from there. Okay, now it's 10K.
The Wolf will find some support.
Oh, the Stone Gaze to stop the TP. The Nullifier goes out. Oh, and he blinks out of the Chronosphere too. Hurricane up to the high ground. Meanwhile, from Jabz, unfortunately, that is a level 22 Snapfire. So, speaking of the physical damage, it is ramping up for Liquid as well.
Double Chrono, double Faceless Void BKB, 2 lives. Never mind, they're going to give it to Nisha because Nisha's the best player in the world. Nisha says, no, miCKe, you're the best player in the world. You deserve that Refresher Shard. I can't believe I almost took it away from you. I mean, that makes sense, right?
Maybe to be the best player in the world, you don't need that item, though.
That's true. He says, I'm going to get the job done without it.
Yeah,
Here,
meanwhile, you miCKe, I don't know. Sometimes those Chronospheres are a little off.
Yeah, miCKe, I think you need 2 this game.
Mikoto on the run. Blink up in 7 seconds. Can he get out?
Looks unlikely.
Can he get out, though? He tried to kill the mine.
Did he miss the mine?
I don't know how that happened.
Why is this mine alive?
I don't know. Oh, when he died, the mine went back into its invis state.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a split-second thing. Nice heads-up call by UCAP.
Thank you.
Doom onto the Faceless Void. There is 1 life absolutely gone. Can they get the second, though?
Stomp hitting the back line, but what about the heroes hitting your buildings?
I mean, this is just Liquid waiting for Chrono cooldown.
Yeah, that is a really dangerous part. They're about to pull out the big Chronosphere. Potentially double Chronosphere.
Another Stomp lands, trying to whittle through them. The Hex onto Jabz, jump.
Earth Splitter coming out. Does manage to hit Nisha, but they lose their Doom. Still failing to get a kill here, Talon.
And no buyback for Jabz. They're going to have to wait for Mikoto to respawn here and try and get something done. They did refresh on miCKe, so if Liquid back out here, this feels a little bad in that you use that Refresher Shard for second Chrono and you're not taking the fight.
Could have been 2 mines if, you know, you got that meld hit earlier.
Slacking on the mines here.
All right, Daedalus soon for Mikoto. I mean, he's close to, you know, he's getting kind of capped out.
Got double damage again, too. He's hiding. He's baiting.
Oh, look at iNSaNiA go in! Blink BKB with the shard. He immediately just pops the freezing field. Mikoto does manage to blink away, and they killed the Crystal Maiden.
Whose Force Staff was that?
That was his own Force Staff. He was chasing after them.
I don't know why that looked so funny. It just did.
They're going in, boys.
He's like, team, we're winning this fight, right? I'm going in.
You're right behind me, right?
Yo, Nisha. Oh, I got him locked down. Nisha.
Nisha, where are you?
Well, they're going to find a Chrono on Jabz. He's tanky, not that tanky. And
wow.
He just gets solo killed here.
Oh, look at it die. Chomping away at those freezing field. Maybe
with the
they
shard.
can kill him. They've got him.
Oh,
miCKe is putting in some damage though. He time walks away. Jabz back at it with the Shivas going after Nisha. They got a Doom on him. Slow him down with the Scotty, with the TA trap as well. They might just be able to get a second kill out of this one. 23 fighting 4 against the Faceless Void. Well, no way. The Doom is about to expire. He has to finish. Oh, Jabz gets him in the end. And the techies died. Talon. Wait a minute.
They strike back big time. That freezing field steal from Q did. Right, he kind of has to play for himself with no buy. Shadowblade also going to help him find initiations. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but thematically, it's real damn juicy. you gotta admit that here. As Jabz says, utility is for scrubs.
This could be the biggest break. Uh-oh. Chronosphere already up there, just gonna all in the Dusa.
Where's my
He's
pipe?
losing all of his mana.
I need
so
a pipe.
quickly. There is no pipe to save him.
The pipe is gone.
There was no saves. Nobody around. Talon was
just
here.
hiding
Mikoto
here.
was stuck. They had the Shadow Blade. Jabz looking for a jump. He just grabs an illusion.
I mean, 23 has TP in 2. That's why he's waiting in his fountain right now.
I mean, this time around, they won't have the Freezing Field Kisses, though. Those are big damage spells around that first Chronosphere.
I mean, they have Little Shredder on a level 25 Snapfire.
That's true.
I feel like it's enough to wear through most of the mana pool, and Lycan form is back up as well.
Talon, no, they kind of have to force this. They're going to
there's
start
a
hitting
Chrono.
Roshan. They're going to jump in the Chronosphere. Only landing onto the Dusa. Can they save him? miCKe pop the Manta, trying to disjoint the Doom as quick as possible.
Out of mana.
Mana Shield is now gone, but the Telekinesis got him away. The Taser, oh, the shots from the Little Shredder. He survived the cookie, but 23 is walking away. But what is the point of survival if you can't win the fight? Oh,
And
no, he got
iNSaNiA.
chased down by iNSaNiA.
He says, I didn't get you round 1, but I got you round 2, son. And I'm going to take this game as well as Liquid clean up Talon with the surprise refresher from miCKe, and that's it. They tried to walk into that pit. If you don't have a second Chrono, there's some hope there, but the overwhelming net worth that just got accumulated in this game pushes Liquid to a Game 2 victory. They'll take the 2-0, and god damn, did they look convincing in this series. Talon's greed just was not working for them here at all, as